then we do turning on the threat radar and changing the map thing.
Awesome. Okay.
I shall show you these things. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Tell me when you're in.
We
Just
change that
loading,
before we launch. If we change that before we launch, when we get talking about the old.
Oh, that's beautiful looking, Dan. I'm looking at your stream. I love that. The cockpit at night is really so cool.
It's cracking, isn't it? You can make
Okay,
it
so
make it dark theme. There you go.
Oh yeah, look at that. I'm gonna hop into 013.
Oh, nice.
So we should see you on the left. I can't see you because of the
Briefing.
jet blast deflector.
Flying.
I can't see well there.
Throttle idle. Okay.
Yeah, make sure you throttle back.
I'm on the cap now. I guess I'm in position 1.
You are.
3 or 4.
You're on Cat 3.
Okay.
So.
Cockpit setup.
Set up your cock. Pit.
Set up your cock.
Hey.
So do we need to set our stabs first, or we take off already?
Well, let's get the, I think, brightness of screen first. So I say step 1 is hide your joystick by clicking on the base, like this.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Cool. So the middle screen at the bottom, you see at the top left corner. Can you see my mouse cursor, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you've got night and day. Top left. Top left.
Yeah.
Hit night. That screen just gets a bit more manageable. Otherwise, it's a bit glary.
Oh, look at that.
Do that.
There you go.
Do that left and right. Both
Very
screens.
And at the top there, yep, same deal. So at the top of the left screen there, you've got a little night day dial. Left click down to night, and the same on the right screen.
All right, both set to night.
Nice and easy. Now, next thing to do, I reckon, is this map view is great, but you really can't see the green stuff around the edges. And I don't actually care about the map itself. I care about the.
Can I ask one question? Sorry. How are you, Dan? What on your joystick do you have mapped so you're able to zoom in like that? Yeah.
The pinky scroller on the throttle.
I use the thing at the back of the joystick. The scroll up and down thing.
And Dan, sorry, do you know offhand what the name of that is? It's zoom in slow, isn't it?
I will show you. I don't know offhand, but if I go to axis and then wiggle it and then scroll, you'll see it move. There it is.
What's
Zoom
it
view.
called?
Zoom view.
Zoom view.
Yeah, I think I've got it.
Mine is defaulted to the slider at the back of the joystick here.
Oh, is
Yeah,
it?
mine was.
Yeah, try that first.
That's what I had. I didn't like it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's working.
Yeah, I quite like that.
There you go. So this map view here. You see the left-hand buttons on this on the screen says mode.
Yes.
So there's 5 buttons up the side. It's the middle.
Yep.
So press mode and then press that button again. Turn the map off.
I don't see a mode. You don't have the center MFD?
The center MFD, left-hand side, center button.
Left-hand
You can
side.
barely
center
see.
button. Oh yeah, I see it. Sorry.
This is why we're doing it, because you can't read the button. So hit mode and then hit button again. Turn the map off.
Mode map.
So now you've got a compass. That's now
I got a
HSI.
compass heading. Yeah. Okay. Great.
Nice and easy. So one thing to know that's really handy for the autopilot is the same screen. Look at the top left corner. See that little dial that says HDG.
Heading. Yeah.
You see that guy? If you left click and right click, that will basically set your heading, which you can see on the bottom left of that screen. See it says HCell 000. If I just toggle that, if I hit that button, now you can see the heading changing.
No.
So I'm moving that dial there.
Yeah.
See that number at the bottom there? HCell.
HL.
Bottom.
Yeah.
That's basically when I toggle that, when I move that button left and right, that value changes.
But what's the value representing? Is that a location?
So when you turn the autopilot heading on, it will then fly that heading.
Yeah. HCell stands for heading select.
Heading select. Got you around with nice one. And should we set that to something or?
You don't
Not
have
right
to
now.
yet.
No, we do it in a minute. Yeah. We do
So
it
basically- So
And
where's
how do you input a number into that? Oh, you just tap it on
Well,
the keypad.
well, the only way I know to do it to the number is you have to basically keep dabbling that button there until
don't think it would do it until you've autopilot enabled then.
No, that's,
so
there you go, there you go. I held it down. See now it says HL at the bottom. You can now type in like 255 enter. Bam. That's now entered. You have to
On your
basically
key-
hold that heading button. You have to kind of hold it down, and kind of wiggle it until it says H cell there
Okay.
in like the center kind of dial pad thing there, and then you can type it in. But you can't just hold down the button. On the compass rose, as you hold that button down, you see that square at the top. It's moving around, like a little car.
Yeah.
That's the heading I'm selecting
How are you moving that?
by holding that button down.
Oh,
So
right.
it's-
Top tip, by the way, you can press a button, hold it, and then look away. It will stay being pressed as long as you hold the mouse button down. I'm still holding the mouse button down. So-
Yeah.
and then like
oh,
it
I
stops.
see. It's moving around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So
So
once
left.
that-
Yeah. Okay. I got you. So left.
left is left, right is right.
Clockwise, right clockwise. Okay. Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
nice and easy.
Yeah.
So when we're flying along, we'll be able to hit this AP button here. Boop, but see, with the autopilot options.
Yeah.
Here. Attitude hold means whatever my pitch and roll is, keep it.
Yeah.
H cell is please fly the heading I told you to. which is
How
that
did
stick down.
you make all those screens active there? Just by turning the AP on?
Just pressing
Yep.
AP. That's just bits. But this thing's called a UFC. I don't know what that means. It's meddling. But it's basically this bottom here thing is the mode. So I want autopilot mode, please. Brings up your options. So when you press one of these, you press a button, you'll get a little colon at the beginning to show that it's on, and then you press it again to turn it off. So when we're kind of up, let's say we go to 5,000 feet and we want to fly it at that height in this whatever heading, you'll go autopilot, hit the button there, turns two modes on, and then the plane will fly itself. All you got to do is the
So-
speed.
So ATTH is attitude hold. H
Yep.
cell is heading select.
Yep.
B is barometric
Yep.
altimeter, and or is radar altimeter, I guess.
Correct. Which
Yep.
means it will kind of fly over mountains, but it will fly into them.
So, like if I want to change one of those values, like
So the only one I have to change is the heading select. The barometric altitude just holds what you currently have. So you'd have to
Yeah.
turn it off.
Attitude
So
Okay,
hold is the
okay.
same.
okay,
if you want to be from 5,000 to 10,000, then... Oh, also, if you haven't changed the buttons, the middle button on the joystick turns autopilot off.
middle button on the joystick.
That's assuming you haven't
Mid
changed
thumb,
it.
mid thumb.
Oh right.
Just below the
Or
hat.
yeah, or you could just pull in the joystick, but you would get a big bang off from the plane when the autopilot turns off. 'cause
Yeah.
How do I know that middle button is working? What should I see?
Nothing right now.
Yeah, I don't think you'll know until you're flying. I don't use it, Aiden. To be honest, I tend to just pull in the joystick.
To like pull on the joystick to disengage the autopilot.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you put it back enough, basically when any of the autopilots are on, you can give a slight input on the stick and it will let you. You can kind of adjust the attitude and it will say, okay, fine, I'll let
And
you fine tune it.
If
But
I
if you then
remember-
push it hard, it then lets go. But it lets go with a bit of a jerk.
Okay, right. And if I remember
Or
correctly,
you-
like T is auto throttle, right?
Correct. It will hold the current speed. And then T to turn off.
So
So they're the easy ones.
we'll go through waypoints next.
Okay, over to
Can-
Robo for that. Because he knows
Can I
that more
ask
than
one?
me.
Just one quick question. I
Yeah.
keep forgetting this. So when I take off, as soon as I'm
Yeah.
off the deck, the sequence is gear up, flaps up, hook up.
Hook isn't up.
No,
Hook
hook.
isn't down.
That's like hook retracted.
Yeah,
No.
it'll all be
It's up
retracted
already.
right now.
Yeah.
But yeah. You
No,
make sure
I
it's
mean,
up.
no,
Why
what I
not?
mean is that once I'm off the deck and with a positive rate of climb,
Gear
the
up,
sequence is
gear up,
flaps,
flaps up,
hook, and hook
auto
retracted.
flaps.
Yeah. But
No,
don't
you
press
don't have to do anything about the hook. So it's
Do
gear
that.
up, flaps up,
that means
auto
hook's already up.
flaps.
If I do that, it's down.
Hang on, why do I not have to do anything about the hook?
Hook's
The
already up.
hook's not down.
Hook is for landing
Hook's
only.
only for landing.
Oh, right, sorry, dumb. Yes, I got you.
You're
Okay.
a
I
silly,
used yeah.
silly sausage.
Right, so if you were to jump over to my stream there, I'll walk you through the waypoint stuff.
Sure.
Oh, what is that? Right, it's all done.
So will your autopilot fly the waypoints for you?
No.
No.
All right, Ronald. I'm on the
That's
board with you now.
shoot
So-
light, apparently.
I like to use the right screen for this, but you can use the left screen just as easy.
I'll just
or
mirror
the
you,
bottom
I think.
if you wanted to. Yeah. Right. So I have this attack menu. So to change menu, you probably have one with a whole load of boxes and stuff on it. And that is beautiful. And center, down the bottom here, the screen, the center button.
Oh, hang on.
Can't see your mouse running.
I know
Just
that.
so you know.
So it's the bottom row
So I'll hit
of
menu.
that screen. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Menu.
You want to go to tack. See the square here that it says tack? So
Yeah.
that's for tactical, right?
so the square around it means that's what's selected.
Exactly right. So
And
tactical, supplements, or supplementary, I think that stands for.
Support.
Yep.
Or support.
not support,
Yeah, I'm not sure which. Right, so up on the right hand side here, there's only one option. It's SA. I do not know what it stands for. Don't ask me. It's the second.
I think it's situational awareness.
It could be. I don't know.
Hang on. I'm still on the main menu. So I see tack has a square around it. So what button do I
Yeah.
press to do it?
So, no, you don't want to press any more buttons yet, right? So on the right hand side, you only have one option that says SA.
SA. Sorry, yeah, I have that.
So you're going to tick that.
Done. I've got a. It's like a heading indicator.
Yeah. So on the same side, on the right hand side there, you've got WYPT, waypoint, an up arrow, a 0, down arrow.
Yeah.
So waypoint, you tick that to select waypoint.
Waypoint is now
Just
as a square around.
Square around it, yeah. And then the two buttons below that is waypoint up, waypoint down.
Oh, I see.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I always get these mixed up. Those give me a chance. I think it's first the very bottom one. Yeah, it's the very bottom one. Gives you the, like a view of your waypoints.
Hang on there, sorry.
So seek one.
Sequel.
SEQ1. Yeah, that gives you like a dotted
SEQ1.
line.
Oh yeah. Okay, I've got a dotted line.
Yeah.
So then if you tick the one above that, which should
WPDSG.
yeah,
Waypoint designate, I believe.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Yeah.
what we should see then when you look into your HUD is if you're flying, left or right of the waypoint, it will give you a little arrow and a little diamond to show you where the waypoint is, and it gives you a number to say how many degrees you need to try and get to the waypoint. In the HUD, it's not
Okay.
going to show it right now because we're taking off. But we'll go through this again when once we take off and we get to altitude and kind of sit pretty, turn on auto, go through all the screens again. It's kind of nice to see because we have loads of time. It's a lovely, pretty flight. It's nice.
So
It's nice and relaxed.
I
Having to go through all this.
literally just missed Coffin's minutes. So can you guys give me just a few minutes?
Absolutely, you go do it, buddy. I'm gonna have a smoke.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'll get this
No,
done.
no, sorry about it, buddy. I'm sorry. It's a big
Be
day.
right back.
Dude.
It's alright, don't mind me. I'm just loitering here waiting for you guys to refuel.
Fuel. Good thing we have plenty of that.
Yeah.
So, you do realise we're gonna have to go through every single bit of that again.
That's fine, man. I
Probably 5 or 6 times.
kind of enjoy it.
That's the joy of it.
Well,
But that was actually helpful for me, just hearing it. Just because I had no idea how the waypoints work or the autopilots work. So that was just
so the thing is, myself and Dan tested this mission a bit, so and we learned all of this as we were going through it.
yeah.
Like Christmas.
And I learned bits and he learned bits and we kind of figured it all out. And we learned through repetition.
Yeah. Exactly.
So we just need to get, if we can get in, sees me frustrated with this same issue. We get into the flying it, trying kind of mode.
Yeah.
It's the so flying it and trying it. Then as you're trying it, it just starts to
Yeah.
ease.
It's just like the car. At first, the car is overwhelming, and then after a while, you do get singing onto your favourite CD. Or MP2, or whatever you kids barely bed. My car still plays CD, just saying. My car is 14 years old, though, so.
Just sit there,
Yeah.
So it's mine.
There you go.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I can't do that.
What? 20.
Mine's 06.
Yeah.
is 141 since 2014. First half of the year is 2.
Oh yeah.
C. Suppose the 2 people
Yeah.
the numbers we introduced the late.
There's a similar thing here for I think it's 2 letters is the area you got it from. 2 numbers is the year or half year. So if it's 2006, it's 06. So the second half will be 56. So for the teams, it's 63. Oh, so
Hey guys, I'm gonna drop one.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
Good night.
It works in a country like Ireland because it's small.
yeah. I don't even know. 50 or something?
Counties.
Probably.
15, 26.
How many counties in England? 48. Oh damn, that's close.
Not all.
Yeah.
Probably. They've broken up into smaller pieces then.
Nope. So my address will be number, street, village, town, county, yeah. Postcode.
Interesting. Probably just kind of postcodes.
No, really.
England does.
As always happened.
Yeah. Last, sorry, last generations for sure.
Yeah.
We still have people saying that we're fake. To that fella O'Driscoll who lives in the top of castle.
Yeah, I've seen a few times I've had stuff sent to me. And it has got a postcode and there'll be a big stamp on it. Where the stamp is saying, please use a postcode. Obviously they figured out where it was. So it's
Oh yeah.
pretty unique ground.
There's some fairly excessive stuff. I'm sure most of the
Just seeing that, it says DCS Supercarrier, take advantage of the last few days of pre-sales pricing and save 50% off DCS Supercarrier. Au contraire, that wasn't on sale. It isn't on sale still. It's buying stuff. My phone, it's a buzz buzz. Hello, internet. So we're missing the sunrise doing this.
I'll reset.
Okay.
Easy to reset through.
Good plan. Just looking at the talking about the cables. The cables. I know we were talking about how far down the deck that the rear
yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not halfway down, but they are fairly far.
They are much further down than I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a rake of children. And 7 days, 7 dogs and 4 cats and 30 dogs. I think she has hamsters as well.
Oh, this is on the address of the other one.
Yeah.
No way. Oh wow. What are you talking
She
about?
has the stride of the Virgin River in the left corner of her garden. Can you give her this, please? Thanks.
And it actually arrived.
Yeah.
Wow, fair play to the postie.
We just love the man Henderson, that boy with the glasses, who was doing the PhD up there in Queens and Belfast. Bonacor come to Dublin. Bonacor is these much live.
Okay, sorry about that.
It's alright. Oh shit.
Yeah, she's fine. Fucking head tracking has stopped working.
Motherfucker. Important is your sound working.
We just talked about on post legendary post reviews. Here's one that got
Bugger.
here's one that got to the dial. Gobshites, the dial, Dublin. the dial is Westminster, near Westminster.
Okay.
Gobshites, the
Okay.
dial.
Oh, it's back. Head tracking is back. Yes, it's back. Okay, great.
Right, so we're going to reset because we've missed the dawn and the whole thing about flying this way is about the dawn.
Have to do
So
that.
we'll reset.
That's right.
So-
Sorry.
It's so pretty. Aww.
So we just drop out, join back in.
Okay, so
So when?
spoke to the Nitsa. So Sasha is been sent up to the ICU.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still not happy with the oxygen levels and the noises that he's making. They said the pediatrician, the doctor said it was in his words, a soft admission rather like a precaution. So
Okay.
yeah,
So just so
And,
he's in the best place he can be, that kind of thing.
Exactly, right.
They're
And
not happy with the numbers, but it's not like an emergency.
don't
thing.
panic situation, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Cool.
They will be overly cautious
Oh, yeah.
about
Mass.
Of course.
everything
Mm-hmm.
right now. Like so they won't take any fucking risks. So it's back up again there now whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing I can do is what I'm doing right now. It's just.
Yeah.
Keep busy. Yeah.
Take your mind off it, yeah.
Mhm.
So
So-
what we'll do is we'll just set the night and day stuff, take off, get going. Once we level out over the mountains, we're gonna start going through the nav stuff again.
I think, unfortunately, I think my fucking head tracker just went again. It's like, 1 second. I might just attach a battery pack to it just to keep it powered. Sorry.
That's
Oh,
alright.
Jesus
Stop
Christ.
apologising, man.
1 sec.
Just fucking sort your shit
Fucking
out.
bollocks at work.
Stop apologising. Fucking deal with it.
For fuck's sake, what's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. That's very just a stressful day or something.
You know what? Doing this right now is one of the most relaxing things I can do. Is just fucking around with a plane. It's
Oh,
just-
come here.
I love
it's-
this.
I just fucking, I know not. So,
Oh, really?
I did.
Bear in mind
you
you're
know,
on screen. Go on.
Here we are in the middle of a global crisis. I don't have the equipment I need to work from home. I'm a chair that's fucking crippling me.
Yeah, same.
And they won't allow me to go and buy a new chair. This is a multi-billion-dollar multinational.
Yeah.
So, let me spend €100 and get reimbursed from the company, please. No. Oh, I said, okay. Well, what's going to happen is my back's going to go, and I'm going to sign myself off in 3 days.
Yeah.
Or 4.
Which will cost you more than 100 quid.
A lot more than one company.
Yeah.
And then I'll go and I'll work again for another 3 days, and my back will go again. So, and I'll do it again. And eventually they'll say, listen, these project deadlines will have to be shifted.
then you
Just-
feel some furious.
Oh yeah.
Let's try this.
So once you get set back up, Ed, just hit your night and day toggles. Change your mode in the bottom screen just to get rid of that glary map. And we'll take off straight away, just go fly.
Two more things, or one more thing to do before we do. Raise the launch bar.
Okay, so we have head tracking via the gift of janky cable setup, but we have it.
That'll do.
Okay.
Why do we have to raise the launch bar? Just up automatically.
No, you have to hit G twice if you don't raise it. I just found out. I just tried it a minute ago. Launched and I had to hit G more than once for it to raise it. If you hit G once, the launch bar, but switch moved, and hit G again, then the gear came up.
Oh, because I just hit gear up and it comes up.
Interesting.
So I'm just doing all that stuff you showed me about nights.
Yeah, just do the 3 screens, get them set up. As soon as
They're
that's
done?
ready. Right. Second.
So gear,
Take off
flaps auto. Okay.
Flaps
Yeah,
auto, gear up,
Gear, flaps up, flaps auto. Boom.
and then
I'll
we'll
give-
turn
I'll
right.
give it, yeah, I'll give it, well, 8 will turn left. You see it's at the back of the boat.
I'll follow
Right.
you guys roughly. I guess. Will I be
well,
launching
yeah.
last?
No,
Well,
we'll all go together.
yeah.
So let's power up. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Power.
Don't normally all go together, do we?
Ah, fuck
No,
it.
fuck it.
Let's go for 3, 2, and I'm away. Right.
Alright, positive brake, gear up,
Oh,
flaps auto.
Flaps auto, gear up, turn right,
So-
follow Ronan. Yeah.
Turn right now. Someone to my right.
That's me. I'm staying with you so I can advise. Because Ronan's turned off the labels at my behest because the other day it seemed too easy to find the bad guys, so it means it's hard to see each other, so I'm going to stay with you.
so we'll just turn heading 020.
020. What altitude do you want?
Let's go for about 6,000. Let's say 8,000. Say, because we're going to have to climb, so. You know, just go up to 8.
Sorry, did you say 020?
020.
If you look at-
250 knots.
So have you got your right screen set up with the dotted line?
No, actually, need to do that.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we'll do that now. So.
So if you did that, you can kind of see where Ronan's going to be heading off to. And where we're heading.
I haven't set that up yet. So.
See where
We've
we're
got her
going.
all trimmed out anyways.
So once you hit 8,000, just go down the road.
8,000.
Yeah. Well, how about in around the 8,000? Yeah.
How do you cage the hood to stop it moving around like that? Jesus Christ.
Left thumb on the. Ooh, I'm going past Mandy. Hello.
Oh, hi.
The on the throttle, the left thumb button, the only thumb button you've got.
Throttle. Left. Along the
That's
front.
it. As in when you're holding the throttle, the only button your thumb can press. Not the hats.
Ah,
Yeah,
the
the
orange one.
Yeah, that I think is cage on cage. But
Yep,
if your
nice
if
one,
your
that.
velocity thing is sliding around, that means you're sliding.
Okay. 020. Got 020 now. 7,000.
Should speed.
Drop to about 300. Get on as well.
3
Well done. So you'll have a little, when you hit it auto throttle, you'll have ATC pop up in the hood. Kind of close to the bottom right.
Just trying to get
Uh,
300 and then I'll auto throttle and then I'll take a bit
yeah,
of work.
I'm at 305. Like, don't be too. An easy way to do it would be to hit just under your numpad there the AP for autopilot.
Yeah.
Then tap on BOD, barometric altitude. Let it go to autopilot for that, then throttle back before you sharp. So she'll level out and stay, and then just throttle back to zero.
I'm clicking the ball, it's not doing anything.
You just get a
Oh.
little colon up there.
Oh,
the
two little
colon?
colons? Yeah, I got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
And
you
then
get.
How do I do my speed hold?
T.
See,
Yeah,
when I
so-
hit it?
So you just get to the speed you want, hit T for auto throttle.
Very nice.
Nice
So
and easy.
she just drift along there around that speed, that height.
I'm
And we
still on
just start talking
020,
again,
is that
so-
right?
Yeah, I am on 025. That's okay. We're going to use the H cell.
Oh yeah, I'll
select.
have to switch over.
Yeah, so I didn't think. So what we'll do first is on your right hand screen, we're going to change to TAC, which is down on the bottom center button.
Right hand screen, change tack, then to SA,
Then to SA. Yeah.
and then sequence 1.
Well, no, we're going to hit waypoint first. So the very top button.
Waypoint.
T.
Done.
Then 1. We'll go up to 1.
Yeah, sorry, waypoint and then.
So then we're gonna, there's the up and down arrow buttons.
Yeah,
So we're gonna go
waypoint
up,
1.
select waypoint 1.
Done.
Then the very bottom button,
Sequence 1.
which is sequence 1, which will give us a lines.
Yep,
So
roger.
we now should see on our HUD, or on the screen, waypoint 1 in a circle. See it there, it should be just above the
37.4.
yellowy lines.
Yeah.
Hey, then look over your right shoulder.
Oh my god. Very sweet.
formation.
Mine out,
So-
eh?
So now, if we hit that one, so if you hit, so above sequence 1, after hitting it, I'm sorry, it's
Yeah.
above, the button above that, if you hit that, on your HUD, you should see a number and an arrow flashing down.
Oh, waypoint designate.
Waypoint. Well, I clicked and the actual text disappeared, so maybe I already had it on.
No, if you look at your HUD, you should see right in the center of the HUD, a number,
Yes.
arrow, and a diamond. That tells you, the number tells you how many degrees you've got to turn left or right, and the diamond designates where the waypoint is. So if
Very
you start
nice.
to turn, you should see that number going down. the
Am I
diamond.
going to lose the autopilot when I turn?
Yeah, you will do, yeah, that's alright.
You should live it, didn't they?
No, Bolt.
Yeah,
Bolt still has colon on it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, as long as you're gentle. And sure, it's no big deal to get your heading. Put your what's it called? Your velocity indicator. What's that?
Velocity vector?
The
Velocity vector.
velocity vectors on your diamond, and then hit all together.
So the diamond is sitting above my velocity vector, but
Yeah.
I'm heading
Yeah,
right.
it's up in there.
which means you need to climb, right? So let's climb. Let's go up to H's 15. So those numbers are pretty
15.
good. So yeah, that's right. Fairness.
To
boy.
kind of, you had to really pull it, didn't you?
Yeah, that's a disengage.
Yeah, that's why that middle thumb button on the right stick, that's why I use that.
I don't mind it bothers it. Our bothers. So once we get up to Angels 15, what we do is we just get back on the waypoint. We let it travel through 1 because we're quite close now at this stage. As you can see down the bottom where ATC was, you should see a number and then TGT, which tells you the nautical miles that you target.
Right.
See that?
Yes. Sorry, say that again.
So on your HUD,
Yeah.
down just above where you would have had the is it ACT or AGT?
ATC.
ATC.
Bottom right corner.
Yeah, I see it.
Bottom
Yeah.
right, there's a number, and right beside it says TGT.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah. That's the nautical miles to the waypoint, the target.
Okay.
Right. Mine says 11. So,
Yeah, I'm 21.
Is there
so
any
once
way
I hit
to-
it, yeah. Once I hit, what?
No, sorry. I keep having to literally physically move up and down on my chair to see all of stuff is scrolling off of the hood, whether I cage or cage it.
That doesn't sound right to me.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sitting too far back? You're sitting too far back. Lean forward a bit. Maybe we send to your head tracking. If I sit back, if I lean back in my chair, that happens.
Ah, okay. So I'll recenter from.
Yeah. It's kind of your head in the right position. You should just about see everything. Like it should just about fit. If you lean
Yeah.
forward, you can see lots.
Yeah, perfect. Thanks. That's it.
So once you're up to 15,000 feet, I'm going to throttle back to about 250-ish.
We're at just 10 right now.
Yeah.
Actually, I actually think it's just 20. That midpoint. Flying off a bit here. Just go after it. This is actually quite a good idea because once I hit the waypoints before you guys, I can tell you what you need to be doing before
There we go.
you hit it.
I can barely hear you, Ron.
The game
Be
is
better.
down. Worth
that better?
turning the game down.
Yeah, it's ages 20 guys, so I'm
20.
just going to climb. Yeah, I'm going to climb up to 20. I'm
Hey,
very.
What was my call sign? 013.
Yeah.
013. It's ages 15.
Aidan, another tip for you. That right hand screen where the map is, you see at the top right corner, it should say something like 036/11.3. See that?
Checking now. It's a 036 10.3
Yeah, that's basically your bearing and distance to the next waypoint.
in miles.
So if you, yeah, degrees and miles. Yeah, so if you wanted to tell your autopilot to do this for you, you tell it, give me bearing 036, please. And the
Right.
bit below that, it should say like something like 1:40. That's timed to destination where you're going. So we'll be there in 1 minute 36 seconds.
Perfect. Okay, that's great.
So all the information, it's all there. It's all the information there. It's just knowing where it is.
It kind of like, I mean, once you put it all together, it starts to make sense, and that's what
Yeah.
frustrated me before.
And that's what we learned, myself and Dan, just by going through these things, like testing the missions and stuff we learned in pilot.
Yeah.
Which is why I was trying to convince you to come in and just start doing this, because you start to learn, and once you start to learn, it becomes easier. So I've gone past waypoint 1 now.
Yeah, so we're going to go left.
013
Weird.
Angels 20 now.
Yep. We're 5 miles to target. So in a sec it should go. We want to go waypoint 2.
I've got a 10 with an arrow pointing to the right, meaning I'm off course, right?
Yeah.
Go 10 right.
10 degrees off. 10 degrees off. Actually.
And the diamond is high above me now again, so I didn't need to climb
Yeah.
again.
Yep.
So what's our new target altitude?
Well, we're going to go
Well,
waypoint 2 now.
Yeah, it should auto change to waypoint 2.
Not if you haven't turned auto wait, will it? I don't think.
Oh, I don't think auto's
Which
on.
which we haven't
Oh
done.
well, just hit the up arrow then and change to waypoint 2. If
Oh,
you've gone
but-
past waypoint 1.
Just press auto. Actually, I did it for you.
Auto.
And it should
Bottom,
tell you.
bottom row,
I see it, yeah. It's
far right button.
yeah, no, I'm doing it. It's not actually doing anything. There's no circle around or square or anything. I've manually switched to waypoint 2.
Oh, I know why. Press waypoint 2, then press waypoint designate. That's why.
Because I passed by it, yeah.
You've got to say this waypoint and now take me there.
Okay, well, waypoint designate is just unselected auto.
Yes, it does. I think.
Yeah, it should. Well, you'll know when you hit waypoint 2 if it should automatically flip to waypoint 3.
Waypoint 2
2
should
is
be
38 miles to my left.
degrees.
Oh,
it's
that's
30.
that's the course correction. Okay.
That's
right,
degrees,
gotcha.
yeah, and then the distance is 30ish.
Right.
Oh, I see.
So
30
30.
W2. Yep, got
Yeah,
it.
you got it?
Once we get to waypoint 2, there's a good, nice, long gap between waypoint 2 and waypoint 3, so we'll do the heading select stuff down between those 2 waypoints. I think that should give us enough of a gap to do the heading select. And if it fucks up and you don't like it, Aidan, then there's no big deal. You just kill the server, launch again, and go through the process again.
Gotcha.
I'm quite happy. Like the more often I do this, the better I get it. So I'm quite happy to keep doing it. You know, I'll do this 10 or 15 times in a row quite happily because
Absolutely
I
delighted.
love
This is exactly what I
Yeah.
wanted to be doing. This is great. This is really great. So 250 Angels 20.
Lost Aidan. Shit. Where have you gone?
You just flew above me.
Oh, there you are. Found you.
so I'm 10 nautical miles now off the target.
Oh, I'm 24.
Oh yeah, but that's what I want. I want to be ahead of me so that I can.
He's recon leader.
Yeah, I
We're-
predict.
we're
I
regulated.
should be predicting what you guys should be seeing. Is the idea. Obviously.
This time, by the way, it's pretty sensible. Keep the screens back on day mode.
Ah, okay.
I-
Good idea.
Even during the day, I tend to leave mine in
Oh, do
night
you?
mode. Yeah,
Actually, yeah, the map
Yeah.
still looks better in night mode.
I find it easier to see.
Fair enough.
Okay, well, I clicked something which I clicked the day-night mode and it turned off my left MFD entirely.
Yeah, you turn it off. Just right click it again.
Right click.
Right click onto it. So right click is right.
Yeah, it's gone to night, but it's still off.
It will come on in about
It
30
takes a
seconds.
second.
It's an old CRT, so it takes a second to change it.
Okay, that's funny. That is funny. But realistic.
The funny thing is, they're probably still CRTs as well.
I'd say they are, yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Old-
like,
old planes.
it's funny. I noticed even in the hospital, today, and in the IVF place, the amount of PCs that just run off VGA still.
Yeah.
It's cheap. It works.
Yep. And how much high res do you want?
VGA still does full HD, so
Yeah, exactly.
And
I bet you
when you're
would
only
not,
looking at records, you don't need a high-end screen.
I demand 144 hertz, 24-bit color depth.
for my scrolling.
Damn
So
straight. Over
mine
your shoulder.
didn't auto change, so I'm gonna auto.
Hello there.
Right.
Look right, Evan. Look right, quick. Quick.
Looking.
Hello. Oh, that's all you
my
have to move.
God, hello.
So there's 50 nautical miles between
Beautiful, man.
waypoint 2 and waypoint 3. Oh, by the way, I do a couple of F3 flybys and like
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
especially right now.
this is super pretty. This particular.
Especially with formation.
Oh my God, flyby! I just got that.
Yeah. Kind of gives you another bit of a buzz.
I'm going to stream on, but I might watch this later. If I get alongside you, can you just look at me and watch
Look at me, Bobby. Look at me.
it? I'm going to do the snap for things like that. Ready?
Oh wow, I got some really nice video there.
Oh, good.
Right.
So
While we're
range
doing
8
that-
miles, waypoint 2.
Yeah, I'm considerably far. I'm going to slow down actually some way.
Okay, my speed's 250, still Angels 20.
So, while we're talking, so on your left-hand CRT or whatever it is, HSI or something, isn't it? Isn't that what it's called?
MFD, I think.
MFD. That's the one. Screen.
So,
Yeah.
right below that, are you familiar with the thrust and temp and all that kind of stuff?
Very loosely, yeah. I mean, I can see my engine RPM, temp, yeah, fuel,
And then your
station.
so you've okay, let's go from where the clock is, the time. You see what the time is?
So we're talking left side.
Left side,
I see-
underneath the little monitor, closest to the center console. There's you should see it if you look down. There's a time
Yes, I
clock,
see it.
basically, right? So above that, right above that, that's your bingo fuel. You can set that before you take off to give you an alarm for bingo.
Yeah.
Right. Above that, then is internal fuel. That isn't it? For the eye.
I is internal, T is total.
Yeah, and above that is total because we're carrying fuel on the wings. It's different.
Well, hang on a second. Look at the time. I see bingo 0. Then I see two,
Yeah, because-
two fuel numbers.
Yeah. So if you look at the fuel number at the far right side, one
Oh,
of them
T
has
and
I,
I.
the other one is T. So
Yep.
I internal obviously and T total.
Total. Okay, gotcha.
We have
gotcha.
we have fuel tanks in the wings, so
This
that's
one's up.
why
Aiden, turn right towards waypoint 3 if you can. You turn right, or you haven't.
I need to turn right towards.
Waypoint 3.
Wait.
So if it hasn't auto changed for you, just hit the up arrow, and you get your director on the HUD to tell you your arrow to tell you where you need to turn to.
Waypoint 3 selected. Oh, waypoint designated off for some reason.
Oh, yeah. Hit it again.
Yeah, got it. 45 degrees to the right.
Good turn. So then we have right beside the fuel tank, or the fuel indicators, you have RPM on top, temperature, and then I believe the next one is percentage thrust. The one below.
N1. Yeah.
I think that's what that is, but it's something to do with thrust anyway. So usually I'd say to Dan, I'd say like thrust 80 or something like that. He'd match.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what I call it. I don't know. I'm not a like.
It says
Justin was obviously, if Justin was on here, he would be disgusted. Because he's sick of me saying, you know, the thingamajiggery or the yoke in the bomb, that yoke. That tells you all the stuff.
You come above.
The
So
yoke in the bomb, yeah.
I just hit heading select and it's now taking me away from the diamond. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, but because there's no heading selected. So I
You've gotta-
believe when you
you've
do
gotta dial
heading
it in.
select with no heading selected, it would take you due north.
So the thing to do, on your right hand screen, see where it says at the top right corner, it will say whatever your heading is to the waypoint.
051.
Taking out that, and then on your little heading toggle on the lower screen, keep hitting that to it.
So
You
did
select
it?
that.
A little switch.
You got to
Switch.
dial it in. It doesn't do it for you. You have to do it
It
yourself.
doesn't. I thought it would like just pick up the fact that I'm in waypoints, follow mode.
Nope.
Nope.
Literally, no, in real life, this aircraft does not do that.
Okay, no worries. I've got the diamond below me now, so do we need to make an altitude change here? Or are we still good
Yep.
at Angel 20?
No, you should not be at engine 20.
So what you can do there is you can do heading select, but not altitude hold, and then you can adjust the nose yourself. Or just use trim. Although I haven't touched trim yet.
Okay, but what
So
else is
I-
it supposed to be at? Whatever
I'm,
the
I'm,
diamond is.
I'm nosing down until my velocity vector just touches that diamond and
Yep.
calling it quits. And I'm just trimming.
Right, gotcha.
But I don't need to, it's flying down nicely. I've got speed hold at 260.
Yeah, speed hold 250.
Happy days.
So she's doing a good
This thing,
job.
when you
I'll
get,
go for
you get these
6.
tricks, these things are easy to fly. If you get it working for you.
Yeah, I'm on the velocity vector now. Sorry, velocity vector's on the right diamond.
Ah, it's the IFEI. That's what it's called, the little fuel gauge, the integrated fuel information something.
Oh, wait, I need to change the center MFD, don't I, to the,
Is yours still the map?
yeah,
Okay, so left hand side, center button, hit that twice.
oh yeah, thanks, okay, got it. And then I want my heading to be 052. Oh, it's actually, oh, it is showing me one.
Well, I'm not even flying the plane right now, it's just flying itself.
Yep.
I'm playing with a thing on my left hand and my mouse on my right hand. I'm looking at what the fuel indicator thing is. curious what the FF times 100 is now.
052, therefore my heading hold should work. Parametric alt off, heading select on. She's coming around to 052, perfect. My altitude is still high, so she's just gonna...
So what you can do is you can pitch down to get your velocity indicator onto the diamond or close to it,
Yeah.
and then hit your attitude hold.
Attitude hold. Yep. Gotcha.
And it'll hold that pitch for you.
Very
and
nice.
then you can let go of the throttle or the joystick.
Very cool, right.
Or, or to be honest, there's no wind or anything about it, and this is fly-by-wire, so to be honest, if you just line up slowly, it'll hold it anyway.
Interesting.
It'll drift ever so slightly, but not.
You can't have attitude hold and heading select on at the same time. Missing my one.
No, you can't.
Don't know.
Because you can't hold your attitude and follow the heading. They contradict.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I'm flying heading select right now, and that's it. And I've nose down to get the altitude to kind of descend to the diamond myself. And just now and again, I'm just lightly pushing the stick just to adjust that. No, just fine. The plane wants to fly in a straight line.
To be honest, in comparison to the Su-27, the F-14, and the Su-33, this thing is a fucking dream.
It's really beautiful. Really
It's just,
beautiful.
it's just so easy to fly. There's no trimming. There's no, flaps all up. There you go.
Shazam! IFEI. There it is.
I'm just
So
hitting on
somebody needs to be
waypoint
calling
3
out
now.
speeds and altitude stuff. That's the only thing. Rowan,
Yep.
you're
Just,
flying lead, so you could- I'm saying
Yeah, I do
altitude.
280. I'm dropping down to, I believe, waypoint 3 is at 3,000 feet. So I'm just slowly easing in on that now. I'm 2 nautical miles off it. And I'll be taking the next heading to waypoint 4 very, very shortly. This is
Ronan,
more
that's
about
great.
you learning rather than us flying the mission in, so...
Right, but still, like I'm
Yeah.
saying, like call out altitudes and speeds, so I can.
Yeah.
I can. Dan, I've lost you. Are you? Oh, front to my right, maybe.
I think I'm in front of you.
Yeah, I've got
Kind of
something
like
else
that.
to my right. How can see?
Yeah, you're behind me, yeah. I'm approaching Ronan. Ronan, by the way, that FF indicator on the UFEI, which is the fuel thing,
Yeah.
that's fuel flow, not percentage.
Ah.
It's fuel flow in £100 per minute.
Which one?
I
Which
think.
one's that, Dan? FF.
Yeah,
The
the
one
FF.
I caught was the thrust
Ah.
indicator.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it's still right. If you say my fuel flow is this, then that's still, if I match it,
Yeah.
I'll match it. Peak safe.
Yeah.
Cool. My altitude alarm's going off, so I'm going manual.
Yeah.
This is very cool.
It's amazing, isn't it? I love this.
So, be sure and take a look around there, because flying over those mountains, actually, I love this fucking map. It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, it's a great map. I was trying
And
that texture mod just
you're-
mentioned.
Oh yeah, me too.
you're in for a bit of a treat as well, shortly, so...
There's a naked man.
Well, the mission.
Oh yeah,
Altitude. Altitude.
The mission.
that's a... After we're here for... Oh wait. I am
So
approaching
so
waypoint 4.
So, I've
Three.
got 2.8 TGT, so
2.8 nautical miles to target.
do I need to change my waypoint now?
Altitude.
Yeah.
You
Altitude.
can if you, yeah, you can if you want.
I'm still on WP3. 14 seconds. Oh yeah, okay, so I should change it now.
Again, you...
I wonder why auto's not working.
That's me, I need to figure out the whole waypoint. I had it working the last M7. Dan through this mission, I don't know why I can't figure it out this time. Just, it's a sequence of presses that are involved. I'm just not
No.
over not familiar enough with it to know what the exact sequence is.
You know what's
Right.
insane? I've got my game on the middle screen. I've got Ronan's Discord stream on my left screen, Aiden's Twitch stream on the right screen. I've just got 3 cockpits in my game. This is awesome. Sorry.
You've got 3 cocks in your face.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
So I'm flying entirely by autopilot right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that as well. Just to master that.
I'm looking at your screen there, but I'm on delay. So,
Taking too long.
Aiden, if you look up, you can probably see it says HL. Just type in the number you want.
HL. Yeah.
Just punch it in, go number, ent.
115 enter.
Then press AP. And turn on heading select. And it should just start turning.
She's bringing me around to 115.
There you go. Check your altitude, probably worth splitting down, mate. Check altitude, hold on as well. Maintain whatever you've got. I am at 4.8 and I can see multiple aircraft in the sky.
So can I. I'm just arming up here.
Same.
You gotta tell me these things. What we need to do? Master arm on.
Master arm on, hit air to air.
Master arm on. Ear to ear
Oh,
mode
yeah.
on. I've got some static and I've got a radar line scan.
Yep. Missiles in the air.
So, on your throttle, by default, your right-hand screen now should change to attack radar.
Yep. And I
And
can
you should
slew around
see-
using the joystick.
Using on your throttle. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you would get a radar hit, you need to go hover that little yellow box over it. If you click that little joystick, you push in on it. It's a click button.
Done.
Once you should then get a lock.
I have a lock. I these hostiles though.
If you're locking them up, then yeah.
Oh, we're going lock and friendly.
Yeah, you can lock friendlies. But there are no friendly aircraft in the sky. Any aircraft
Except for
I
the
hear
3 of
right
us.
now
Yeah.
is there. You'll
Like
notice
red.
there'll be a little
There
blue.
you go.
What
So
the-
you should now see a big, huge
Wait, no,
cloud
no,
of
that-
flames.
That red on your screen is a missile in the air.
Hang on, my right MFD radar scan now has
Yeah.
red text.
Yeah, that's a missile.
Oh fuck.
As long as it's not coming for you, you're fine. If it is coming for you, panic. I believe by default the countermeasures are automatic.
I've got a flashing circle on a diamond.
Do you have a toll?
If you look on the right side, it'll say shoot to it where it says lock on the canopy bar. I've got red marker on
No, the
the
airplane is fighting me. I don't know why. I'm trying to
Autopilot's
turn
on.
right and the aircraft is turning left.
Turn the autopilot off. Middle button on joystick.
Oh, very close to this guy now. Should I shoot?
Yeah, if you've got a lock on them, yeah.
How do I know if I've locked him?
It will say shoot on the top right corner of your cockpit if you're
Okay, I've got a target with a circle around it, and then a diamond around that, and then a giant circle on the outside around that.
That's your radar ball sight. When you're in range to shoot, where it says lock, look at the top right of your cockpit on the canopy bar.
I've got an alarm.
So,
That's not an alarm. Is that a constant tone or an actual alarm?
I've got big.
Yeah, that's it trying to lock up, yeah. Once that goes constant, you've locked.
I've lost my lock on this guy now.
Fox 1?
We're using Fox 1s.
I can't remember what they are.
Radar.
I just say Fox 1.
Fox 1 radar, Fox 2 infrared.
Fox 2.
And there's an awful lot of this I need to learn yet, so
Oh, no worries.
yeah.
This is amazing.
Splash one.
Dan got a hit.
I have no radar contacts.
You get the teeny tiny circle, that, and you get the radar secondary, that's your heat seeker.
Teeny tiny
So-
circle.
If you take your time,
Yeah, that one. The one you got now on screen.
these guys, if I turn these off when I was testing the last
I've
time,
done the
they
lab.
should. Yeah. But it's a constant tone then fire.
One thing that's to let you turn on the alarm.
Yeah, that's not your constant tone.
So what?
That's
what
that's
is
they're
it?
within range.
I have no radar contact. How do I get the Fox to heat seeker?
Oh, I just flew
Press-
right past someone. Basically,
Hmm?
I just flew right behind one of you guys. I don't know who it was. About 50 feet behind you. Who's right behind the target right now?
Me.
That's you. Then, right.
That's two.
Confirmed. Going around to your left.
Backing left.
There's two shoots out that way.
Yeah, some of the MiG-31s are two.
A bit slow.
Highway to the danger zone.
Uh-oh. Bag on my tail.
Yeah, they're not going to shoot you down and switched off. I thought
Playing games with me. I instinctively just started doing the racing maneuvers to get away from him.
well, that's the idea, like. Mad Dog in it. So if you change your missiles and you get the big kind of dashed circle that covers up most of the HUD, there's two ways to fire. You can wait for a lock, and you do that lock by selecting your attack radar.
How do you change that? I think it's a default on the stick, isn't it?
Yeah, left-hand side base of the stick. The three
Yeah,
buttons.
I've changed mine now, so I don't know what they are. Or you can do what's called a mad dog fire, because these are auto tracking. So once you get up close to your target,
It's like a very large circle and then a very large
Yeah.
broken circle.
yeah, the broken circle, right? So
Heat seeker.
if you if you just have the large circle, i.e. you haven't selected them on your radar and you fire,
Yeah.
the missile will track and hit the closest thing to it. It's called mad dog fire. So if you're close and you want to shoot something down, like I just did there now, I didn't lock it up, I just fired, got up close, had it within the big circle, fired, the missile itself tracked the plane and shot it down.
Box 2.
Nothing fires, nothing anything. No weapon release.
Fires on the trigger.
Oh, it's the trigger, it's not like the
No, it's the trigger.
No.
Explains all about that trigger.
Uh-huh.
Again, due to life.
Fox 2.
Someone's got a lock on me.
Oh shit. I guess that's you, I just fired up.
Yep, I'm dead. You bitch.
You-
Ah.
Use one of the cheap lens, Dan. Jump straight
Yeah.
back in.
Body. So
That's
what's
what I-
my dead body falls
That's
to the
what-
ground.
That's what it is. How do you like identify before you open fire?
Don't know
There
yet.
should be a little red marker, just like a tiny little red marker.
Yeah, but that was an unlocked heat seeker, so.
It will find the nearest target and kill it.
Yep. That's the
This
danger.
mode is terribly dangerous. We should use this.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you've got to be sure that no friendlies are in range. In real life, no, you probably never mad dog fire. But, hey, let's have some fucking fun. Yeah, let's mad dog fire all the fucking time.
Fuck yeah. Right, so I'm coming in from the north, heading towards you guys.
Yeah, you should only be doing 20 miles out, so it should take long.
So now I've got full. Oh, I've got full field.
Yeah, you've got full everything. Yeah,
And
there's no
more
carbon
weapons.
copy.
Sorry, Dan.
What we took off first.
That's right.
Yeah, but that's what these missions are for. Is learning this sort of stuff. Like,
I think there's something we haven't done yet, which is IFF. Identify friend and foe. We haven't even
Yeah,
touched that yet.
exactly.
Try and pass over them. Really booze here. That's not you guys.
I need to figure out the attack radar as well, because I have no hits in the attack radar.
No, you're right.
I do.
I don't know why. What
Oh,
distance
one
is the
thing.
radar on?
I'm
One thing we
adjusting
didn't-
the radar elevation as well.
I
It should
one-
be flipping between high and
I never touched
should
the
be
other way.
yeah, neither do I.
Aidan, one thing we can tell you to turn on. The bottom screen, directly beneath that, are 5 black buttons.
Yeah,
Tiny buttons.
The right one has writing on it.
data.
If none of them, if none of them have green text on, push them on with the writing on. That's your alert system to being targeted. If that's off, you'll never know you're being targeted.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Sorry. Right MFD.
Altitude.
No, no.
18.
Altitude.
No. Center
No.
screen.
Center.
Middle screen.
Center.
Oh, center.
Middle screen. Right down the
I'm
bottom.
also in the guide towards the ground.
Yeah, big stuff.
Center MFD.
Yeah,
Oh,
right below it. There's 5 black buttons directly below the screen.
Yeah.
Right,
Tiny little-
right.
Tiny little buttons.
One below, yeah, see it says comp below that. It's got a little tiny button. And it says something like ALR 67 power. Teeny tiny.
Yes.
Push the one with the writing on it.
It's
That's
on.
all like, yeah, that one. Yeah. That's it. You'll now get like weird tones when someone tries to lock up on.
Oh, that's useful.
Otherwise, you. Also, FYI, heat seekers do not tell the person they're shooting at that they're being targeted with a mosquito or a pass.
Yeah, there's a little bit. Like, you get a radar warning, but you don't get an IO warning.
There you go. Well, yeah. But right now, if I'm behind you, for example, I might be behind you, behind one of you. I could turn my radar off and still kill you easy. You never know. My radar but having it is scanning, and I'm looking up on someone who's locked. Nobody?
I'm very impressed with the quality of this. How fast have you moved from the X55? This is like just.
Good, yeah. Find me a contact.
I was expecting you to say I'm very impressed with the quality, the expertise, the effort that was put into creating this mission. I was expecting you to say you ungrateful motherfucker.
Nigga, I've locked up on someone else now. Who's that?
I've written some kind of warning.
You getting that? You getting that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me locking up on you. I have radar lock and it's telling me to shoot. And I'm keeping my finger off the trigger, literally. I'm pointing it up in the sky.
No, I'm still getting it. Now I've got like a modem noise.
Yeah, that's the one.
There you go, I've locked on someone. Oh wait, how do you unlock? Oh, it's not on the road.
Yeah, just break away.
There we go. There you go.
It should.
Lock broke. The alarm should stop now.
Oh, who's locking me? Is that you fucking locking me up now? You
Do you have any anti-ground weapons? You've got a gun. So lay that fire. It's locking up on me. I have an alarm. Oh, taking fire.
back to the
Am I
mission
am I,
for aid.
Yeah.
There's
You
two
will get
planes
an
left in the air.
I
Yeah.
can see it. Yeah.
The planes weren't supposed to be here. We
But I
took too long to get here.
radar locked it for some reason, so I'm just going to I just can't radar lock it.
Fuel check, boys. What have you got?
I'm down to 8,500 pounds. Yeah, we're going to be I'm going to be in trouble soon enough if we don't make a move.
I am 5,770 pounds.
Put it down,
Oh,
and,
you, you're dying.
Okay. I'm gonna get a heading to head home.
Yeah.
Stand by 1, Houston.
So you missed the whole story anyway. And there's an airport over here with a big fucking bonfire in the middle of it. That's the airport we were supposed to capture. Because these planes were supposed to engage us on the way home.
Right.
We just took a bit too long to get here.
I see. Okay.
Right, from my position, it's heading 234.
2, 3, 4.
Suggest you do the same. That's to waypoint 6, which is near
Altitude.
the land, near the
Altitude.
handbrake. 233 from my position.
So, okay, switch it back to nav mode.
Attack. It's a
Shit.
waypoint
Okay.
4, you say?
5, 6, sorry. Waypoint 6. I believe
At
that
least
really,
waypoint 6, yeah.
that takes us almost straight where we need to go. I think there's a 5 we should go to first, but we're going to be so low. You guys are going to be so low on fuel.
Yeah.
There's also a trick. Once you, Aiden, we're going down.
I know.
Recommend belt mode.
Yeah, so let's show. This would be a good time now to show them how to do the fuel thing.
Yep. That's what we'll do next. Beat me to it, Rover.
So there's a way to show your range and your optimal thrust, which we are doing now.
I'm just getting an alarm in the cockpit. I'm not sure what it's about. Just
You're too slow.
oh, stall alarm.
Flashing gear alarm means your angle of attack's too high. Give some beans, but also don't give it too many beans. I'd say go for 250 and then hit auto throttle because you need to conserve your fuel bad. Still speeding up. I'll work out where we need to go.
I
Oh,
don't
waypoint
have the waypoint designator anymore either, so I'm
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta go hit bottom of the console, whichever one you're looking at. The bottom center button. Go back to the attack menu. Go back to SA.
Yeah, I'm on
Because you
that.
went into attack radar. Once you hit SA, it should bring up your waypoint option.
Yeah, I have that. I've got sequence unselected, but the button that I was using for waypoint designate is doesn't
You've
look
already
like-
targeted waypoint 6, that's why.
Yeah.
It's bearing 223.
But why is it not giving me an arrow to tell me which way to turn?
Yeah, this is something I struggled with as well previously. One sec. So.
Don't worry. I've got it from your position now, Aiden. In fact, if we're going to Sochi, Rover,
Yeah, we're going to Sochi. Yeah.
Aiden, if you take heading 239, I'm looking at the map right now.
239.
That'll take you straight there. Roman, yours would be 247.
239 is
239 at a distance of 151 miles. Go for the
So
map.
I've got a range of about 320. Do you want to walk them through that?
Yeah.
And I go take a PP.
So get yourself happy and stable, and maybe get your autopilots sorted, and I'll show you the.
I am
The
gonna
best
do
way to
that.
get
I'm
home.
just gonna get 239 selected.
What did you say mine was down? 239.
1 minute.
That seems wrong.
Which will work.
Bearing
reduce my
248.
workload a bit.
I'll show you that in a second. So, Aiden, your bearing to confirm is
238.
238.
238.
238 now. Yep. And Roman, yours is 248.
Right, I'm just trying to get the autopilot to take
Auto.
over and reduce my workload a bit.
Yep. And I'll show you how to get the optimum. There's obviously an optimum speed to get the best range, which you're going to need, probably. I've got loads of fuel, so I'll tell you. Someone shot me down. So what about your plane? I'm not better, actually. It's fun.
238 autopilot.
So are you on hit AP? You on HL and belt?
Autopilot on. HL on. Vault.
Right. Go pee pee, back in a minute.
Okay, vault on.
And watch her
ATC
after that.
is engaged, so she's fully idle now.
Cool. Right. Okay. So on one of your screens, whichever one you prefer,
I'll go left
Go-
screen.
go to the support page. So keep pressing, the bottom center button until it says support.
Support page, yeah.
Yep. And then so to the left, and then left again of that button, you'll see one says fuel. No, sorry. No, correction. FPAS.
FPAS, yeah.
For pass. Now that gives you a bunch of information. In the top, it tells you your current range.
167.
Bam.
And
So
decreasing
then,
rapidly. No, 166
So
now.
look- so below that it says best Mac minus 0.56.
Best Mac 0.46.
Cool. So now, if you turn off your throttle and get yourself, do you know on the HUD where it tells you your max speed?
Yeah, M point.
That's it. Yeah. So turn the auto throttle off, put yourself at that speed, and then hit auto throttle on again. That gives you your best fuel efficiency.
Well, I'm already below it. Is that good, or should I get on the number?
No, get on it.
On the number.
Yeah, that's the most efficient speed for you. Mine is 0.55.
Auto throttle is off. Bringing her up to 0.4. What did I say?
Do it gently. Don't do burnout.
0.46.
Give it a little gentle extra thrust. More than that. It's just slowing down.
I know. Nearly 70% throttle.
Appreciate this. A lot of information to take in on a very monumental day, but once you kind of get, you'll do this 3 or 4 or 5 times, and then it just kind of goes, I need to get, I'm low on fuel. I need my best fuel efficiency. Oh, I go here.
Why is
How do I set that? Oh, I do this.
It's ignoring my auto throttle. I hit T and it's ignoring it.
Try it again now. Not working still. There you
Oh. Okay, so 49, 47, 46T. Auto throttle. Oh no, I just did a throttle. Okay, auto throttle. Okay, there we go.
go. There you go. Right, what's your range now?
163.
Ooh, that's scary.
Far as
So
the
your
airport.
distance 130.
Oh, I got 30 miles to play.
What's your current heading right now? Your heading is 245. We can adjust that to 239. That'll be grand.
239.
You can do a little flappy down at the bottom. So your speed is 301. And 309. So I'm going to slow down a little bit to catch up with you.
What's that on 239?
239. I feel like I'm doing ATC.
And we're going to Sochi.
Yeah. What it's supposed to do is fly past the airport, turn around over the ocean, and then land. But I would say you just land. I mean, you're facing down the runway, but the wrong direction. I'd say you just land because you're so low on fuel.
Where is the fucking airport? Sochi. Oh, you're ahead of me. I see you there.
Yeah.
Crash land is ahead as well. Su-27s is like there's looks like there's bandits on the way. Oh, Sochi's right on the coast. Oh boy.
Yeah, exactly. It's a long old way.
Okay. We should have to see if
Alrighty, back. So I am running on internal fuel, so I can jettison. Look at it because it's good shit.
Oh, that's a good point, actually, Aidan. If you're on your fuel gauge, if your T and I's are the same,
They
feel
are?
free to then hit that big yellow button and jettison stuff.
On
What's
the
that,
left
jet?
side there.
Yeah, push and hold,
Jet.
and then all your tanks fly off. You'll get a lot more
And-
range now because you've got less drag.
What will it jettison? Just my fuel?
Your external stores.
Yeah. As soon as you hit it, press F3 and look. That's cool. And then you can go and look underneath your plane, and there's nothing left.
Your range.
My range jumped up.
But how does it decide what the jettison leave?
Everything.
Jets, everything.
Everything under your wings and your fuselage will get dropped.
So weapons, everything gets dropped.
Yeah. I've heard one of the cockpit doors, they say that's the the Admiral button, because when you push that, you go and see the Admiral and explain why you dumped $500,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah.
And in your case, you'd say, I was running out of fuel and I wouldn't make it home. Fair enough.
And
In my
he
case,
was dead.
So
He
I
was
got
at half $1 million as opposed to $70 million plane for splashing.
exactly. I'll turn around, I'm heading toward Dave and I'm going to form up on your wing again, because it's good flying practice.
Yep. So what we'll do now is once we get back in land, because landing is good practice,
Yep.
we'll do the full landing routine to get through that together. Then we'll do it again. If you're happy to do so.
Ow.
Ow.
I went to do a stretch of my neck and then I heard bones go crick crack crick
Oh,
crack,
I hate
crack,
that.
crack, crack. And I'm just gonna ignore it.
You're broken.
Yeah.
So another thing you can do, once you're happy out, some more bogies on the way in, they're not going to shoot at you, so just is if you hit F10 and go to your map,
See that? Yeah, it's cool.
and then you click on your plane.
Yeah.
If you have got if you click your plane, it should show you your
Yellow line.
waypoints.
Yeah, yeah, that's cool. Pretty
Aidan, what's your current speed?
cool. So current speed 280 at 3,700.
Thank you. I'm just approaching from the rear, and I'm going too fast. I'm going to go past you.
I can see you off to my right.
You guys need to be getting up way above 15,000.
I don't think Aidan's got the fuel to climb. Actually, what's your range?
I might do though. I mean, if 2 rounds point thinner air will be.
Well, they're going to hit the mountains at 3,000 feet, so you need to get up to about 80.
Oh, we gotta clear those mountains?
Yep.
Alright, so range is 150, but regardless of.
Oh,
range,
you're fucked. What's
He's
your
got-
range?
He's got the
Yeah.
range. I think just. If he lands the wrong way, he's got the range.
Let's have a look.
It's about 110 out now.
Let's have a look.
Starting the climb. So what do we need to clear the mountains? 15,000?
At least, yeah.
Is it really that high?
Yeah.
Dang. Keep a close eye on your range. You'll obviously gain range when you start descending.
Yeah, range is dropped by 20 miles, so 146.
Actually, with that, you're still fine. Because you're about 110, 120 range.
About that, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you'll be
Just control your speed.
yeah,
You'll
you'll
be
be pan. Definitely.
What's pound?
Emergency.
Pan is the emergency declaring. So you go pan. Emergency landing in this instance. You say flight, no fuel left, must approach. So I only know from the boat's perspective. So for us, we would say pan. Excessive speed or something. Just for in an airplane, you would say pan. Do ILS landing. I've got a now, and you land at the back of a direct approach, basically, as opposed to flying out to sea.
Gotcha. Aidan, your afterburners are on.
Oh man,
They are, I can see them. I'm looking at the back of you. Command.
I'm auto throttle, so I guess this,
Yeah.
this computer's...
Yeah. You might want to slow down.
Yeah.
Or you're
So-
going to fuel.
What did you say it was? Fuel thing?
Fuel flow.
Fuel flow was at 27.
Range 140.
Yeah, but what's your fuel flow? Just below your temp there, there's a number. Minus 26.
Fuel flow is FF36.
Okay, maybe not. Okay.
Yeah, so it's
Must be
where
a
it's at.
graphical effect.
Yeah, it's where it's at.
What's your RPM?
RPM is 85.
90. Yeah.
Okay. That's borderline burner. And I've definitely seen burners. I'm definitely seeing them.
Yeah, I'd reduce that in.
Range now 137.
And to your left.
10,000
range?
feet.
Oh, well, yeah.
137.
It's, I'd try and reduce your RPM down to about 80. If you can.
Maybe,
Okay,
maybe
so
double check your best Mac again, see what that says.
yeah, that's a good point, Dan.
If your Mac will
45
increase
to
if you go
70 go
higher.
faster.
Yeah, because max speed is slower when you go higher. Because it's thinner air.
Roger that. So auto throttle off. We need Mach 5.2.
Yeah, so, and you'd want to
Oh, burner
sort
one
of
again.
fuel, you'd want to do
Burner
maybe a
left.
5% incline without increasing your throttle. So don't touch the throttle, just ease her up into 5%. 5
Good.
degrees, sorry.
A good tip for when we've landed is I've got on the back of the throttle, my little finger button is my afterburner
Yeah.
detent toggle, which means I can basically push it. And then when I go zero throttle and full throttle, it's full throttle without burners. Which is very useful if you don't
Ooh,
burn
that is
your
useful.
fuel.
Which is something I do quite often, actually, yeah.
Oh, you do it as well.
So I'm now on best Mach speed and range increased to 140.
Okay, you're going to be good.
Yeah.
You're at 14,000 now, so you might think
I'm gonna
about getting
barrel
your
out
burner
out
up
and
to,
then at
yeah.
15,000. I don't
Yeah,
see
if-
the writing on the AP screens is not on though. So,
On the
you
what
know,
screens?
like I'm looking at Ronin's stream and I can see ATT, HL, Bolt, Radio Alt on the AP screen, but on mine
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
faded out.
What's the AP screen?
It's
Autopilot.
autopilot. So just turn
Oh.
just turn on autopilot. Just hit AP.
Oh yeah, alright, got it. Right.
Yeah, that
So
doesn't turn on
15,000.
autopilot, it does picture on mode.
Bolt,
It means show me the autopilot options.
that's you.
So you can push it, you can push it all you like.
So Bolt auto throttle straight away.
Yeah, got it. I'm on now.
And I'll practice formation plan with you.
Range 141. Sorry. Yeah, best range 141. Mach 0.57. They want me faster?
Well, if you look to the right of them, you'd see endurance. See where it says range? If you look just to the right of that in the same street, it'll say
Yeah.
endurance. And then you look below that, it'll say best Mac for endurance. Mine is, the normal is 0.58. My endurance Mac is 0.44. That will increase your range even further.
I thought range was the best one for range.
Well, no, endurance is fuel conservation, sure.
I can't, that doesn't make sense to me. It's surely the best range, you look for best range.
Current range is now 139. So I got about 9 miles to play with.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I'd be landing
well.
straight in over the mountains, dip
Yeah.
down, and come into back of the airport.
Okay.
You ain't gone out to sea, buddy.
No, I don't think so.
No
So
pattern for you.
I'm gonna be contacting their telling inbound.
How far are we?
Well, I'm considerably further ahead than I was. Inbound.
Or able to see if you trick while they're flying on a straight line.
Hmm?
Check this out. Look at you window, me. Got something else to show you.
just in time went to the outside view. I got that while we were both flying together. Nice.
Man, how did I fly this plane without this fucking
Damn straight.
Such.
How did you?
seriously?
So Sochi's just over the mountain range. So I'm gonna go
Yeah,
over
literally.
over
Yeah.
these mountains, and like I'm gonna have to just drop right in. I would say,
I would be inclined to go.
unless fuel situation improves.
Best thing I think you'd be more likely to land.
Yeah, either or you're gonna go fucking close. So you gotta go 10 miles out to sea just and then turn just to get in on the INS.
Range
The
125.
INS.
So my range is 500 on afterburner. Respawning has its pros.
Yeah, I've lost you down. Let's see.
I did a Cobra for fun. I'm behind you again.
Just fly your instruments in, and you've got your line. You've got your range. You need to know what Mach you need to be at. You know, just fly
think
what
so.
you can see. Yeah, so fly what you can see.
Looks like we're roughly on heading towards Sochi. So
Yeah.
So I've got waypoint 7 running. I'm guessing that's the landing. Got that bearing 224 according to my instruments.
Waypoint 8 is landing, and waypoint 7 is INS. Waypoint 6.
7's the highest one I've got.
Shit.
I'm just hiding again. But,
no,
where'd you go?
you just flew over me and turned right.
Oh, did I?
Just following the wrong fucking line.
Oh, there you are. I find natural it's becoming to look over my shoulder and still fly the plane.
Just as well I know where I am.
We're very impressed. So that's really.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
coming from an X56, it's just fucking amazing. Or X55. It's amazing. That's Mach 0.56. Try and drop back a bit.
Did you just decelerate the throttle, or sorry, ease off the throttle slightly?
Yeah.
Literally, little puffs of black smoke kind of came out the back of your engine. Not a smoke, you know, like exhaust, but unburnt fuel.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a nice feature. Alright. Yeah, best Mach 156 range 106.
Thanks for dropping behind you again.
Contact with the mountains now.
Behind us.
I keep an eye on my airplane. I need to go pee in the back of the airplane.
Go on. If you've got heading select and barometric altitude hold on,
Yes.
and you're high enough, then you're actually on Roland. I've said to Roland, you see that on your screen? He's gone, I'm at the back door. Look, I don't know. I'll come back and I'm doing the Top Gun upside down maneuver over. Back to the birdie. Do is just take a little left. Stop smoking that stuff.
That's it.
Well, I didn't know. I assumed. Close. .26 FPS.
Oh,
24, 21.
It's good to know that this version of DCS seems to be fucking screwed in that sense.
Oh, you're going to land, I see.
Ooh, somebody just landed. Ronan, that's you, Sachi.
It is me and Sachi, by the way, do not forget to turn your anti-skid on, because I
Right.
did.
Yep,
Right.
and put the hook selected field does something as well.
Yeah,
Hook by hook.
I'll need help with my before landing checklist.
That's it. Pretty much.
Yeah, there's not much to it.
That's it. Then full
I
flap.
didn't hear. I need like so flaps, auto.
Full flaps.
As you
gear
are right
down,
now, you're fine.
Flaps,
Full
Double
auto,
flaps.
and anti-skid on. Yeah.
That's basically it. Yeah. And you want to be, as you're touching the runway, about 150 knots. Yeah.
Gotcha.
As you're touching the runway, not before.
Bring your shoulder.
Right, have you?
I can't get much closer than that.
You still have your
Off the
tanks?
runway here.
And weapons?
Do that. Yeah. I'm bringing them home because I'm a good boy.
You're budget focused.
I'm saving costs.
Right, so range now 8-1. But I can see the sea and the mountains. I'm looking at my map.
What's your fuel?
Oh, you're turning right.
Shit, I hit my stick. Buggery boot.
Oh, is that what that was?
Did that disengage? No, it didn't.
How much fuel have you left?
Your heading selects off, your attitude holds on, which means you're going to keep drifting right now.
Fuel is now
In the hundreds, I
2,000,
would have thought.
2,900.
Oh, yeah.
Range
Yeah,
76.
Yeah, yeah.
I have attitude hold and bolt hold, but heading selected off. Oopsie.
Yeah, but once you get over the mountains, you should throttle way back and just dive the plane
Yeah.
down to and do a slow dive, just throttle completely back, slow dive, maybe 10-degree incline down to waypoint 6.
Absolutely, yeah. I can use that
You know?
energy to bring me in.
Well,
Exactly, yeah.
Right now the airport is 5 degrees, but from where we are, so don't go 10 degrees down because you'll undershoot.
Sorry, say that again.
The coast is 5 degrees below the horizon from where we are now, so don't go 10 degrees down. Do maybe 5.
Or you could do 10. Hit the speed.
Still have to acquire
True,
the
but
airport,
then-
though, so
But then you're going through
level
thicker air,
out.
and you'll be less efficient that way.
That's true, I guess, yeah.
Sachi, where are you? It looks like we're not heading directly towards it anymore. We
It
are.
should
we
be
are, sorry, we are.
Should be slightly to your right as you come over.
Uh,
If you're following waypoints, it should
No,
end up
we're
being
not.
on your right. Are you not? Are you just going direct?
Hayden, turn left, heading 198.
Left 198. Left 198.
Yeah, we've drifted slightly.
Left 198.
So I'm off the runway now. So that's
Oh,
And
no, right.
if you're happy to do so, you can run this again. Don't you land?
Give me a second.
First punch a fly and punch the microphone. Smooth. Fuck you, fly.
Right, 198.
Right. Well, for fun, I'm going to give you a little sexy flyby and go land, and then we can help you land.
Just
Well,
trying to, I'm in the map screen, just trying to familiarize myself with the
Oh,
terrain.
you'll miss the flyby then.
I'm gonna hit the coast.
Here it comes.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
My advice, Aidan, would be don't bother doing 10 miles up and then in. Just come straight in, land at the back of the plane, done.
Mhm.
Do your landing rather than running out of fuel.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
it's more important to practice the landing than it is to try and glide in, because you never make it. These things fall like a fucking stone.
They're
Can
horrible.
confirm.
Yeah, yeah.
Because once you lose power, you lose all electrics, and once the electrics are gone,
Exactly.
the null.
Just ask
The-
Ronan how he knows that.
Scary as
The-
fuck.
The SU-23 or 27, sorry, is brilliant. I glided that thing for fucking about nearly 50 miles
Hmm.
before I eventually hit the ground.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, map. Sochi's coming up really fast. I need to start getting ready.
So once you're over the mountains, just start dropping down slowly.
AP off.
Just
AP?
drop it back completely.
Yeah.
Oh, what's pilot?
Dropping back slowly.
I'm just trying to find the airport. I have it to my left by the coast, I think.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's right by the coast. Yeah.
I'm heading right for it, pretty much.
Follow that in. Follow that.
I don't have that.
You've always got.
Sure.
Yay!
I'm drifting right. Trim that shit out. Right, I have the airport to my right. I'm going to try direct in. Rather than
just
going
land
over
it
the
back.
sea.
Aim for the left of it and you can kind of turn right and round. That's what I'm doing
So,
now.
so once you've got a decent visual on the airport, usually what I say is when I can see the tires, you know, the tire marks on the runway. Once I'm close enough to see that little black spot that you normally see on the runway, then I drop my gear.
But do it below 300
Yeah.
or you're down.
250 runway to the right. Altitude 9,000. I'm too high. I need to bleed up
You're
to
too
altitude
high.
and speed.
So
Do some high G barrel rolls, that's a good way to scrub speed off
Yeah.
and get the air brake out.
Is the air brake a on-off thing or a hold down thing?
I reconfigured mine to one of the buttons, so I don't know, to be honest.
Okay.
I'm the same.
I'm not going to use it then because I don't know how it works.
In which case, high G barrel roll.
Yeah. Speed 200. 8,000. Going outside.
Down, do it down.
you need to speed it.
Speed brake
You
should
can
be
land
enough.
it. Yeah, you're probably going too fast. It's just more about height. Where you
Yeah.
know it, you need to get down, because you're going to gain speed getting down. But once you level out, if you're throttled back fully, you drop speed really quickly.
Okay, going to flaps.
So you go
full
full flaps as well.
gear down. Speed 180. Runway to my right. Speed dropping now. 7,000 feet.
Which is very high to be at that speed.
I'm clearing the runway.
I'm idle.
No.
Runway to my right. Idle. Speed 152. 6,000 feet. Trying to shed
You
this
don't really
altitude.
want to go. Yeah, you don't really want to drop much more than 150. So
Yeah.
nose down if you have to.
5,000. Turning towards the
Yep.
runway.
Don't forget, turn on your anti-skid. It's down on the left-hand side in front of the throttle.
Altitude.
Okay.
Altitude.
Try and get to it.
Well, you need, if you're going to land fast, you definitely need your anti-skid.
Anti-skid on.
There you go.
Speed
Also, when you-
200. Runway in front.
When you go
Altitude.
Fine, you can do
Altitude.
250 in this if you need to.
when you go wheels down, maybe try and hold the nose up as long as possible with the wheels on the ground because it'll air brake you.
No,
Picture.
at 200 he'll be fine.
Approach speed should be 150.
150 is the optimal.
150. That 155.
Yeah,
Runway
you're
in
fine.
sight.
That's
I hope it's a runway. I hope it's not a taxiway. It doesn't look very long.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Land the fucking thing.
No, that's the wrong way. I see what you're going for. You're landing with the wind, which is technically bad, but whatever.
How do you know that?
Those are skid marks facing towards you.
But either which way, like, if you imagine this to be a real life situation, you would just scream, pan, pan, pan,
Yeah,
I have no fucking fuel, I'm coming in and I'm coming in hard, get the fuck out of my way. Yeah.
Yeah, either land with the tailwind or try and do a turnaround, which you might not survive. You'd land with the tailwind, happily.
Absolutely.
Looking very nice there. What's your fuel like? Should have plenty by this point, but still. Oh, you've got 2,360 by what I can see on the stream, so yeah, you're fine. So don't panic.
You actually could fly around.
I can do a go around if I need to.
If you
Yeah,
had to.
easily.
Yeah, it's more than enough. But with that level of fuel in real life, you would absolutely be bad.
Yeah.
Absolutely. As a go around, because you'd have to go after burn.
What's your speed? Speed's creeping up to 250.
But you can land this at 250.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. But yeah,
You
one.
need a lot. You need a lot more.
Oh, look at that roll!
Yeah,
Woohoo!
just trying to bleed the speed off.
Yeah, you got this. It's good.
Yeah, brakes.
Bricks. You're running out of runway fast. Are you braking?
I think so.
I don't think you are.
Oh god!
Oh, it's power sliding. That worked. That actually might stop you. That actually stops you falling off the edge of the runway. That's genius. Handbrake turn on F18. Oh, that's good. I like that. Boys,
Very nice.
Mission complete.
we made it. I'm going to give him a little kiss now. What's your plane run?
I caught it and I put it in my pocket.
I'm over in the parking. No, Aiden. Hope you enjoyed that.
Very much so. That was excellent.
Here's the bill.
Yeah. Here's what you owe us.
No, let's go and do it again. If you want to. I'll be flying over to the same mission again.
Why is
Same
my nose wheel still?
procedures.
Yeah.
You probably.
Right button on the stick,
Which
and
one?
then hold it. Right button on the top of the stick.
Oh.
And if you press again and hold, it will be high gain steering.
Oh, yes.
And it will tell
yeah.
you NWS high.
I see it, yeah.
I'm looking for Ronan. Can't find him.
You guys can see all. I love this because you can just tell in my head. Oh, this is fun.
Yeah, definitely building the server
Why?
tomorrow.
Well, you still got some free time.
Yeah.
Did you find a motherboard for it again?
I started to learn about it, so I just kind of, I don't know what to do. Kind of, like,
Well, you have a motherboard, you have a processor, you have 16 gig of RAM.
no,
motherboard
8 gig.
won't-
I have
the
16
mod-
gig,
yeah,
I can
the
only
mother-
use 8.
So, the recommendation, the minimum specs is 8 for up to 4
Actually.
players.
Minimum is 4, isn't it? I thought.
Yeah, but for a server, it's 8.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
For-
For a server, minimum is 4 according to the documentation.
Oh, I don't know. This is just what Aiden was telling me. So, if it's highly unlikely we'll ever get more than 4 players after
Yeah.
the time at this moment.
I think
Just
8
like
would even
my-
cover you to 10. I really don't know.
Yeah. So I would be inclined to say, build it up, stick the 8 in, see how it runs, and if it doesn't run well, then reconsider.
Yeah.
That's a good call, actually.
Yeah, but I just kind of
Or why spend
do
money
it
when you don't
correctly
need to?
from the start.
Ha!
Yeah, but
You don't work in IT, clearly.
yeah, but if all you're going to be doing is whipping out a motherboard, slapping in some new RAM sticks, changing the cross, slapping back in
Reinstall the whole
motherboard.
OS as well.
Yeah, but again, what does it take to install an OS these days? An hour?
Actually, Windows 10 is
Might
pretty
Yeah.
longer than you
Well,
have.
when babies arrive, fucking way longer than you have, buddy. So it's totally up to you, Aidan. Like, but I wouldn't go spending money at this time because you don't know if you need it.
No, I get that, and I wouldn't either. Well, it's just that literally what bothers me is that I have the RAM sitting there, so I'm literally going to leave unused components in a drawer and not use them.
Yeah, but if you buy a new motherboard, you're leaving a whole unused motherboard.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's still optimal. You know, it's better to use equipment you have than to leave it in a drawer. And I could probably get a motherboard for 15 to 30 quid or something.
Look, it's completely up to you. Obviously.
I want
But
you
you must choose this one.
yeah. No, I want you to take responsibility around and make this decision for me.
And
please.
choose option B.
I'll put it this way to you, right? I have the two of you guys on. Don't think my CPU is going to burn 20% the entire time. My RAM is sitting at a solid 40%. I have
What's
32
it saying?
gigs. I have 32 gigs of RAM.
Same.
But remember, it's running my instance as well as your instances. If you have a server, it will only be running the server side. You know, I'm also running the client side, so my RAM usage will be higher.
And they also have a nice. They released server module software, basically that just installs the core files. All you need to run the server.
Mm.
They have that. So right now, DCS for me is taking 1.3 gigs of RAM. Probably a lot more for you, Ronald, because you're hosting the server, right?
Yeah,
So
but
what are you running at?
let's say 13, 14 gig maybe usage.
Of RAM
Yeah.
for just DCS.
Yeah, but you remember it's running my instance as well as the server instance.
Oh yeah,
So it's doing both client and server.
Yes.
I'm on 1.4. In case that helps.
Same.
So it's 1.4 or 1.5 plus the server side,
Yeah,
which would
yeah,
indicate that it's over 8 gig. But I have everything up on high, so maybe my client side is something. Where everything I have it all set to ultra everything. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Right.
this pieces down tomorrow and build this. Keep me busy and distracted.
Build it. Talk to me on Discord.
Come on in. Do you want to run it again?
No, I don't think so.
Ah, you pussy.
Jesus.
We don't do peer pressure here. We just call you a pussy.
We just go straight to the killer.
We could just do shits and giggles if you want.
Do it. Shoot things.
Nah,
Your weapons training is good.
I think that's enough fun for one evening.
Well, I hope
That
you
is a lot
liked
to
it.
learn, to be fair.
It was great.
It is a lot.
It was really great.
If we do that, if you run that mission 2 or 3 more times, it'll be, going through all those motions. I still struggle a little bit with the heading select.